Welcome to an overview of global and local revision strategies. As we begin, it's important to make a distinction between editing and revision. Editing is the process of checking individual sentences for correctness. These methods often include proofreading or checking for grammatical or mechanical errors. Revision, on the other hand, requires seeing your work with fresh eyes. Think of revision as a re-examination process of the project as a whole. One exercise that mimics the revision process is to imagine that you are an abstract visual artist. When abstract artists finish a painting, they take a step back from that work in order to see it more fully. They take that opportunity to ask themselves, how can this work be more effective? That action of taking a step back is an assessment of their progress. After you've assessed your work, then you can devise a revision plan. There are two major branches of revision, both of which are crucial to the writing process. There are global or big picture concerns, and then there are local concerns that focus on smaller elements of the project, including paragraphs and individual sentences. If you are struggling with what writers often refer to as flow, organization, or getting your points across, consider the following global revision strategies. You can reverse outline your work by summarizing the main idea of each paragraph using Post-its, index cards, whiteboard, scrap paper, or anything else you might have at hand, to reconsider whether or not the order of your paragraphs offers a coherent or cohesive argument. Alternatively, you can print out your paper and cut out individual paragraphs. This move will enable you to arrange the paragraphs into their most effective order. I also recommend that you take your paper to Purdue's Writing Lab. Consultants in writing labs are trained to analyze the global concerns of a paper. All three of these approaches can help you re-examine your work. If you're dissatisfied with individual paragraphs, consider the following local revision strategies. Create a checklist to ensure that every paragraph follows the pi plus t model. This strategy can help you determine whether or not every support paragraph contains a point, illustrations, a thorough explanation, and a transition to the following support paragraph. You can also read each paragraph out loud, to yourself or to a friend. As you're reading, ask yourself, is my line of thought demonstrating good logical reasoning? Am I truly guiding my reader through my argument in a way that makes sense for folks who might be unfamiliar with your project? Finally, you can zero in on those topic sentences to ensure that you're incorporating strong, clear subjects as well as active verbs. Strong topic sentences are often designed in such a way that subjects and verbs are in close proximity with one another. This closeness can help ensure that your sentences are clear and succinct. After you've completed global and paragraph level revisions, it's time to check your individual sentences. To revise individual sentences, I recommend that you read your draft for specific grammatical or mechanical issues. For example, you'll want to check your paper for things like run-ons, comma splices, citations, apostrophes, and appropriate usage of first or second person point of view. And even though you may have already read your paper out loud, go ahead and do it again. But this time, you can read your paper backwards. That is, from the last sentence to the very first sentence. This technique might seem odd, but it will defamiliarize your work and enable you to read it with renewed perspective. Revision can ensure that scholarly writing is coherent, cohesive, and clear. Coherent writing is logical, consistent, and forms a unified message. In cohesive writing, vocabulary and grammatical structures work together to contribute to meaning. And clear writing is easily understood by its target audience. If a scholarly essay is coherent, cohesive, and clear, It's more likely to appeal to your target audience and be persuasive. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. Until next time.